Welcome back. I have some more curriculum for you. We are going to be unboxing 2 boxes of curriculum that just came in, so make sure you stick around.
Are we there yet?
So we are getting settled into our house. We're starting to get things unpacked. The goal is to start school this upcoming week, so I am unboxing the rest of the curriculum I got with you guys. I did find a pair of scissors finally, so it will make unboxing this stuff a lot easier. So first up, we have the Spanish curriculum. Last year, I told you guys about Song School Spanish. We did book 1 last year. We loved it. It was great, especially for young elementary age kids to give them an introduction to Spanish. I thought it was fantastic. And so we are now on book 2. I will link the video from last year below so that if you're interested in doing Song School Spanish and you're interested in book 1, you can watch that video as well. But this is book 2 that I'm unboxing from Song School Spanish. Like I said, it's a great curriculum for elementary age kids. And so they have this deck of cards that you get, which is really great because you can play several games with the deck of cards to go over the words or the words and phrases that they learn over the course of the curriculum. And so we have our cards from last year, and those are actually in our quiet bin for this year, so that when the kids, when I'm working with one of their siblings, they can play that game quietly together to kind of review some of the Spanish that they did last year and just keep it fresh in their mind so they don't forget it. So we have a deck of cards. This is, I believe, the student book. Yes. You do 1 chapter a week. That is 3 days a week. So we do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday are our Spanish days. In book 1, the first day, you go over your vocabulary and your songs. The second day, we would do our video. And then the third day, we would do review and game. So you have your new vocabulary, and I'm seeing this in book 2, which is fantastic. They have review vocabulary. So they're reviewing the phrases and the words that we learned last year. So that's fantastic so they don't forget it. And then we have the chapter song or song. Some chapters have 1 song, other chapters have 2 or 3 songs. Another thing I love about this Spanish curriculum is they always have a review chapter. But it's like, I think it's every 2 to 3 chapters there's a review chapter, which is fantastic. So then you really can see what your kids are retaining. And then they have the chapter lesson that goes along with the video lesson. You have access to an online library that has your video lessons and also some fun games that kids can play along with it online. What's cool about that digital library is you can actually download the songs, and that way you can play them in the car on the go. We did that a few times this past year. The last section is practice your Spanish. That kind of reviews everything that they did in the chapter lesson. And so these lessons are not super long. Book 1 started at kindergarten. I think it was recommended for K through 3. I cannot remember which one, which grades this book is recommended for my kids. They're going to be in 1st, 4th, 6th, and preschool. Aiden loved the songs and joining in, and he even says some Spanish words. So even our littlest one kind of got in on the learning, which was great. All right, so that was a student book, and this does come with a CD there. Then you have your teacher's edition book. It's very similar to the one from book 1 for book 2, and it kind of just goes over everything that's included and how each lesson is taught and how you can break it up. Like I said, we do 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for a foreign language, and it works out perfectly fine. It's easy to get through the lessons. Most time we spend about 20 to 30 minutes on a lesson, so not super long time, so it's good for those lower grades that maybe the attention span isn't quite there. Something that is different in here than book 1 from last year I'm seeing is they do have extra activities. So they have on here the games that are online as an extra activity. They also have a small group activity, which is really cool. It looks like they do have like you have a small group, like a co-op group of kids that you're schooling with. They have activities that will work for a group of kids, but they also have activities, it says, for the homeschool version. So maybe if you only have 1 student or a handful or 2 students, a few students, you can still do some of those activities. So that's really neat. That's not something that was in book 1.